Hello everyone, how's it going? It's Suzi Perez here, Vinmaps founder, wine lover, and wine explorer. And tonight we're going to be taking the Longship into Taste Washington Wine Month with Longship Cellars, of course, a fabulous boutique winery out of Richland, Washington, Central Washington, Columbia Valley. And we'll be talking a little bit about the winery, the winemaker, and then getting into these two beautiful wines here, the 2021 Mind and Memory Sauvignon Blanc and this beautiful 2020 Voyager Red Blend. The Longship Cellars is located in Richland, Washington, and we'll pull up one of our maps here so you can get oriented in case you're not familiar with Washington State's geography. And they were founded in 2013 by Kyle and Cassie Welch and Kyle's parents, Don and Sean Welch. And their tasting room opened in 2016, which is located in the downtown area Riverwalk along the Columbia River, a really charming area there. And Kyle is the winemaker, Cassie is the general manager at the winery, and then Don and Sean are wearers of many hats. And I can totally relate to that. Being a small business owner, I wear many hats myself. The winery name Longship comes from their Scandinavian heritage, and when they were thinking about what to name the winery, they didn't want to just name it after their last name. And so they delved into some of the history of the family. So they chose Longship Cellars, and they have a beautiful logo, as you can tell, or their symbol. And their symbol, the Viking Longship, boldly embodies their journey to produce some of the finest wines in the Pacific Northwest. And I love this logo. It's has a mystique to it, and obviously some imagination to it, and very creative. Just love that. Kind of reminds me a little bit of our own logo. They specialize in handcrafted, barrel-aged red wines, particularly Tempranillo, Malbec, Syrah, Cabernet Sauvignon, and then they have a splash of white wines such as this one, and then they have some, I think I saw at least one rosé on their site when I was looking at it the other day. And since 2016, Longship Cellars has garnered quite a list and collection of acclaim and awards, from the Double Gold Awards at the San Francisco Chronicle Wine Competition, SavorNW Wine Awards, Tri-Cities Wine Festival, and the list goes on. So they've become they've made quite a name for themselves there in Central Washington. Next, I wanted to just say a few words about Kyle Welch, winemaker at Longship. He has kind of an interesting story. So he was in the US Navy for a time, and when he was on leave or what have you, on vacation, he would visit his parents in Eastern Washington State, and they would all go wine tasting. And he really enjoyed the sensory experience of that, and then really got into wine and food pairing. He'd hold some host parties and whatnot, and really enjoyed that wine and food pairing aspect. And so his passion and interest for wine began to grow. And by and by, he did leave the Navy and enrolled in a business degree program, but wasn't really enthralled to be there. And so when his mom, by and by his mom, gave him a call one day and told him that Washington State University was moving their viticulture and enology program to the Tri-Cities area. And that was basically the nudge that Kyle wanted. So he transferred to the viticulture and enology program in Tri-Cities, got his degree in 2011, and went to work for Alexandria Nicole Cellars. And after a while, he was itching to try to make winemaking himself, and so he did so with some wonderful support from leadership at Alexandria Nicole. And at first, he was just thinking, oh, this is fun. I'm gonna make some wine. We're gonna share with family and friends. But the wine was pretty good. They were all like, okay, this is really good wine. We gotta start a winery. So it's an interesting story, and I'm really excited to get into these wines. So let's do it. Smells good. Okay, you guys, let's pour. Not a typical tasting pour, but you know, it's been a long week. No, I'm kidding. What a beautiful label, huh? Gorgeous. Those crows could be ravens too. I don't know. Gorgeous. 2021 Mind and Memory Sauvignon Blanc. 100% Sauvignon Blanc. And the grapes, the fruit sources from the Sugarloaf Vineyard in Yakima Valley within the smaller Rattlesnake Hills American Viticultural Area in eastern Washington, and the overall grandiose Columbia Valley American Viticultural Area. And 375 cases were produced of this, and this clocks in at 13% alcohol. So I'm going to expect some herbaceous notes with this. A Sauv Blanc is an aromatic grape variety, and so there's going to be grassy notes, perhaps herbaceous, as I say, and it can actually go the range through to more tropical notes. So let's look at the color first. Yeah, light lemon color, very pale gold, really pretty, beautiful there. Light to medium intensity nose. Already getting some hints of citrus, some luscious pear, zesty. These Sauv Blancs are higher in acidity, and yeah, fresh, crisp. That's what you expect, and definitely want to chill this one, as you probably already know. Okay, let's taste. Wow. So crispy, zesty, hints of citrus throughout, and definitely getting some more tropical fruits and notes. Delicious, very refreshing, and perfect for spring or summer evenings out on the patio with your string lights going, perhaps. Beautiful, and this can be paired with so many different foods. Snacks of all kinds, cheeses. Goes really well with goat cheese, as it brings out the nutty and herbaceous flavors of the cheese. But this can also be paired with seafood, shellfish, that sort of thing, of course, but so many foods beyond that. Poultry, spicy foods, what have you, even vegetable dishes. Something you would not really want to, at least I wouldn't want to pair with a red. So it's a very versatile white wine. Delicious wine. Bravo. Yeah, really getting those grapefruit flavors and tropical notes. Love it. Okay, on to our next candidate, the 2020 Longship Cellars Voyager Red Blend. A purpley, gorgeous cork there. Okay, so this is their 2020 Voyager Red Blend, composed of 56% Petite Syrah, 44% Syrah. Did I get that right? Yes. And this is the first of this type of blend that they've done there at Longship Cellars. And when I saw this blend of Petite Syrah and Syrah, I was very intrigued. Petite Syrah and Syrah are totally different grape varieties, as you may or may not know. And Petite Syrah is actually not really like its namesake. It's actually quite bold, dark, inky, Can have smoky flavors to it, and some pepper and big tannins and acidity, whereas a Syrah, depending on where it's made, may have more medium level acidity and tannins. And so this is really an interesting, I'm going to say experiment, because I did read that Kyle likes to experiment with his winemaking, which is really cool. So let's pour. Ooh. And I could have, but I didn't decide to decant this. And I'm guessing this can be laid down for a number of years just because of the acids and tannins that are typical of that. But with the barrel aging that Kyle likes to do, let's see what this has right out of the bottle. This is a 14.5% alcohol. So take to your friends, and you might want to just spend the night or get an Uber. Only 38 cases of this were made, so get it while you can. And the fruit sources from Elephant Mountain Vineyard, located within the western Yakima Valley AVA on the south slope of the Rattlesnake Ridge. Finney Hill Vineyard, located within the Horse 7 Hills AVA, so south of Yakima Valley AVA. Numero Mountain Vineyard, located within the Rocky Reach AVA, and that was just established in June of 2022, I believe. So pretty cool. Yeah, so let's try this. Oh, and this is named after their Voyager wine club and this epic, at times wild journey of wine we're on. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's look at this color. Very, whew, that is beautiful. It's definitely deep intensity, ruby to garnet color. Let's see if you can see that. Gorgeous color. What an interesting blend. Okay, so keep in mind, I just opened this up, and I'm sure it will take a little bit of time at least to open up more fully. So I could have just, as I say, decanted it or opened it up for maybe an hour or so or more, just to give it some time to do that, to aerate. Oh, but I'm already getting some gorgeous plum layers there. And I'm just gonna read Kyle's notes here. Concentrated layers of rich black plum, blackberries, and cocoa with zesty cinnamon and black pepper. Lingering mid-palate flavors of coconut cream, dried strawberries, and orange zest. The tannins are integrated and refined and lead into a beautiful finish of wild berries, fig, graphite, and star anise. I'm already getting a lot of those mentioned here. Definitely plum and all kinds of berries, really. And I'm already sensing a velvety, smooth finish here, even though I haven't tasted it. Okay. And look at those legs. Whew. Okay, concentrated, complex. Definitely black plum everywhere. Definitely Columbia Valley blackberries, if you will. Yeah, some nice dust there. Cinnamon. Definitely some red berries floating through there too. And hints of vanilla as well, for me at least. Everyone's palate is different. Coconut cream, yeah, I can sense that as well. Very well balanced. The tannins, as Kyle says, are very well integrated. This is lovely. I can see how you could lay this down for a while, or I'm enjoying it right now. So, and I just opened it. So I can see how both would work out. Wild berries, dried strawberries. Wow, what a luscious, luscious blend. Another bravo. Thank you for making this, Kyle. It's awesome. Yeah, so y'all gotta get on the website. So if you want to get the wines that we've showcased here tonight, or some of their others, you can either go on their website, and they have great customer service. I got these, I ordered them, and within 2 business days I received them. Of course, I'm within Washington State. I'm in Western Washington. And you'll just have to see where all they ship to. Some states don't allow shipments, so, but most of them do. So you can do that, or you can visit their winery in Richland. That would be fun too. And they also have, they serve all kinds of fun charcuterie and different bites there, so you can enjoy the wine and some food while you're at it. Thank you so much for joining me this evening in our venture into Longship Cellars and Taste Washington Wine Month. And if you've enjoyed this video, we would certainly love a like and subscribe. We're still kind of a young channel, and we love subscribes. So thank you for that if you decide to do that. And we really genuinely hope that you've enjoyed this exploration into Longship Cellars, Sauvignon Blanc and Red Blend here. And if you actually are a Voyager Club member perhaps, or if you tried their wines, please comment below. I'd love to hear what your favorite Longship Cellars wines might be. So thank you so much again for joining us, and cheers friends, and we'll see you in the next one.